Greetings, Scorpio. Tis be Olin Odinson. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, hello. Welcome if you're new. So, Scorpio, let us begin your September reading. I apologize, we're so late this month, but forgive me, please. Look at that. And so some of you are like, with this death card, your energy over here present. What? You guys are like, no, dead to me. Oh god. Anyways, let's see what the fairies have to say for the Scorpios in this point in time. So the singer of Chalice, the Chalice over here. As this being present as your first card, I feel like something is entering your reality right now. I don't know if this is physical or emotional yet. Probably both. Usually is. Yeah. With the Singer of the Chalice, this is unconditional receiving. But not just receiving, just constantly receiving. So I feel like some of you are needing to hear the message that you're needing to be more open. You're needing to be more receptive to the universe and the messages that it's trying to send to you. So I feel like there's a message trying to come in. There's a message trying to come in. So we have this fairy at the top of the deck poking out, calmly winking at me. But Lace, the Moon's daughter, this speaks of riddles in the dark, essentially. This is healing, but the moon's way. And the way the moon heals, it's not clear. it's intuitive. It's in the mind. It's in the subconscious realm. You have to really dig deep to discover whatever this is. So some of you are really needing to dig deep. Maybe do some meditation, but that's not for all of you. You don't need to do that in order to receive this message here. It's just you're needing to be more open with how the universe is communicating with you, it seems. Yeah, some of you are needing to be more open with how the universe is communicating with you. And something about that is really, really strong. Yeah, I heard it's gonna help you propel forward. It's gonna help you propel forward. And it's coming out in that way. Something about this speaks of expressing yourself in a new environment. Some of you are going to be expressing yourselves in a new environment. Interesting. Maybe you're going to meet a new group of people. Interesting. With the Roar card, let's start with that. This is an explosive energy and expansive. It goes everywhere. This is the Big Bang. I don't know why, but my eyes are just it's everywhere right now, this energy. So whatever this is, the second you intake this information, the second you pay attention to whatever this message is. Some of you already know what this message is, but you're here right now looking for confirmation, and this is probably your confirmation. And the green light to go ahead with whatever this is, because I am seeing lots of potential energy here. This is the Raw card. This is the Big Bang card. So it's energy that ramps up and it explodes. With the Fata Footer, something about this. Oh, okay. It feels like you know whatever this energy is. It's such a huge amount of energy. Excuse me. I feel like maybe some of you, whatever this energy is, maybe it's just the energy of someone. Maybe it's a lot of love coming from someone. Whatever it is, it feels as though I'm hearing you put it on the back burner. or because it's like trying to understand something, and then you can't understand it, so you're like, whatever. It's pretty much that. But in this case, it wasn't just anything. It was something big and serious. That's why you're not letting it go right now. Because something about this, you just don't have the full picture of. Because the riddles in the dark, you just don't have the full picture. Interesting. Hmm. I'm just wondering, because there was this big message prior to this video that I'm recording right now with something returning from the past, and it was a version of someone, or a version of yourself. Maybe it was a side of yourself that you didn't understand, or a side of this person that you didn't understand. Yeah, but that's going to be a lot clearer now after something. I don't know what that something is, but something about it gets grounded with Fact the Footer. This energy, it gets grounded. In the bottom of the deck, to the poet. This is the William Shakespeare card. He created his own language to communicate to all of his peers in the way that he speaks to the universe. Um, the way this person works is from the heart space. And it's interesting that this card is present because it does speak of revitalizing romance in a situation here. And then when I picked the cards up, we had the Journeyman and List of the Shadows. So this is releasing yourself from a bondage, from a devil-like energy, something that was keeping you detained or just restrained, and just carrying on your back this little balancing this little ball, getting risky with it even. Almost like in the way where, interesting, where some of you were recently an addict, and yeah, some of you were, maybe you guys actually were recently an addict, and you're clean now. But just to play with your own emotions, you hold a bag of temptation in front of you just for jokes. I don't know why that came through. Really interesting, but that came through. So something up, but oh, that's the energy of the journeyman over here. With he's balancing the ball with about to take that leap. You know what? I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, this is the person that you're dealing with, and with that whole balancing thing, there's just last minute tweaks to whatever it is that they're recently releasing themselves from with a list of the shadows. Someone that you're dealing with has recently released something and are dealing with the final stages of releasing it to begin this journey over here and return. Um, Something's returning to the dynamic here. Life is coming back to the situation over here because with the gloominess doom behind that energy, this is just a depressive energy. But behind that is Tate's in the Sylph. This is complete 90-degree turns over here where they were there and then boom, they become here. Yeah, it's just set in stone. And it's going to come to you as a shock how this person presents themselves, the next encounter. Bottom of the deck, the Singer of Connection. Yeah, something about this connection that you're in is becoming deeper. Maybe something about this person There's something about this person that you don't understand. Perhaps they always run. For some of you, they might run in a certain circumstance, or just react a specific way every single time, and you never understood it. But something about that whole situation changes, where you just completely being receptive about it, and loving and fertile, just being that open space. My right eye is getting blurry for some reason. Odin life. Um, but yeah, something about you being completely unconditionally receptive, where you just might sit this person down like, hey, what's going on? What, is that energy? But I feel like you might just be going, what's going on with this thing that you don't know, either about yourself or someone. But this is happening internally, subconsciously, where a discovery happens and then boom, something about it gets grounded. And because of that, because of this grand epiphany and its grounding happening, it all of this unfolds with the well, actually that's completely separate. Let me clarify. So you being completely receptive, being that space of love, unconditional receptivity, has allowed you to open your perspective about certain things about a certain person or yourself. But something about that, you discover a lot more than what you intended to learn about this person or yourself. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's going back to you try to understand something but you don't, so you just put it on the back burner. It's almost overwhelming, that's the word, in the sense where you just don't know what to do with those emotions. I don't know if this is, see, this is where it's weird, because I feel like now this is coming from them, where you don't understand why this person reacts a certain way every time something gets too intimate. Yeah, something, every time something gets too intimate, this person runs, and it just goes all over the place. But now, for some reason, it's grounded. That energy is grounded, and this cycle is released, and this journey begins. This depressiveness stops, and this uh, romancy vibe returns. Something returns. Don't know what it is. There's a lot of you here. For some of you, it's a past life memory, a past timeline that becomes your present timeline. It's an aspect of someone, an aspect of yourself. Whatever it is, it's returning. But let's head over to the gods and titans and see what they have to say. Drink some water. Wow. So bottom of the deck, we have support. Support! I feel like you have a lot more divine assistance than you're aware of. You're more protected than you know, but most importantly, this situation is getting a lot more help than you realize for both parties. So I feel like you have nothing to worry about in this connection. Interesting. But here we have Apollo, inquiry. So something about a discovery within, going within, um, with the Lace the Moon's daughter, Riddles in the Dark. More of the same with that. More of the same with that. So With the bow imagery, I feel like a mark is hit, an arrow hits the bullseye. Where I feel like, oh, you finally got this person. There we go. That's what, that just came through loud. You finally get this person. And something about that brings you major stability and comfort about the connection. Yeah, something about that brings you major comfort about the situation. Instantly, cards came out. Yup, the King of Swords, and I love this deck. There is so much imagery here, so much that we can just look at it for hours. But this is the King of Swords energy over here. Bottom over here says Prince of the Chariots of the Winds. I can't wait to spend more time with this deck and to read better with it, but let's just go with what we know as of right now. King of Swords. So we do have air, just air, complete all air over here. And then we do have an Aquarius symbol, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius. But yeah, it's right here. Camera's not that high quality, so you can't see the squiggly Aquarius. But yeah, you might be just dealing with an Aquarius, or just any air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is mainly energy of you. Once you really get this person, or you really get yourself, you just sit on your throne with utter intelligence about the situation and how to move forward. That makes sense with the Prince of the Chariots of the Winds. So this king is responsible in this tarot. He's not aware. I don't know the backstory of the tarot, but this is just what I'm getting. This king in this tarot, he creates chariots for Helioses in every timeline to ride. So essentially, he causes movement forward, and only that, only movement forward. He holds that much information where if anything would be stagnant, he fixes it like that to help it move forward. Nothing gets by this person. They're very intelligent. Might just be someone that you're dealing with that is very intelligent, dealing with the situation. But I do feel like once you get this person, once you hit the mark over here, you not only realize the support that you have, but so much wisdom is gained from it. Wow, and there we go. Behind that is Anubis, protection, the protection that we were talking about before. But it's mixed with both wisdom and protection, so I love that both of these cards are here. Behind the support card, you have so much support, and you just learn so much about this person, about the situation, about whatever this is, that brings a lot of comfort. What's at the bottom of the deck? King of Wands. Wow. So now I feel like this is going to be their energy, Scorpio. King of Wands. This is a very passionate individual who is prepared to build cities with you. Interesting. I am getting Leo and Cancer over here within here, so you might be dealing with those energies. But mainly, someone's about to get a lot of attention, is what I'm feeling. Some of you are about to get a lot of attention. I think it's from this person. Yeah. Something about how they're gonna present themselves changes. Wow, look at that. Air. Air and fire. And then air. Something, you guys are gonna intermingle well with one another shortly. Wow. Okay. That's cute. Let's see. Pull some other cards over here. Okay, so some of you are needing to let go let go of something with the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from emotions. Okay, it's pretty much. I feel like some of you may have conjured certain emotions about the past that are still lingering. But once you understand that whatever unfolded was to improve your spiritual knowledge, to help you up level, to raise your frequency, whatever it was, whatever it is that you're still emotionally attached to, once you really understand that it was to benefit your spiritual path, with the High Priestess over here was to help you grow, was to help nurture you with the Six of Pentacles, with all the pentacles that are falling from the sky. Once you really understand that, the connection starts to heal more than you expect. Yeah, once you really go within, discern what is yours, what isn't, what is lingering, really clarify all the emotions and feelings. I feel like some of you are needing to organize the thoughts and emotions, put them into proper place. But what flipped out over here was the Emperor. So I feel like after all of that, right as I said, you doing that healing, you understanding why what happened had to happen, and then boom, things start changing in an unexpected way. I forgot what I said exactly. Wow, that was not 2 minutes ago. But I want to remember. My apologies, Scorpio. What did I say exactly? Okay, yeah, it's gonna heal the connection more than you expect. And then we have the Emperor over here, and then boom, then they're present again with such confidence. Maybe it's simply you being confident with the connection gives them confidence to be present. Interesting. Let's pull some more clarifiers with that one. Actually, yeah. Let's use right away. So, what happens, universe, after this realization? What happens after the Scorpios walk away from the past? Oh, way too many, way too many. But we do have the Four of Swords again, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So, to me, this is something that is gonna unblock, as we have been discussing. This is that resistance that just gets removed once you emotionally leave behind an attachment to a situation, and you start to gain clarity on something. And once that happens, you start to work together over here with this person. I think this relationship is about to get to the next level. An aspect of them is returning, an aspect of yourself is returning, your confidence in the connection, and because of that you get to work on this empire together and build it. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. So this is slowly approaching, something that is slowly approaching you right now. Interesting. Something is slowly approaching you. feel like it's the way this person is entering your life, if you are dealing with a person, if not a manifestation. But the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant have presented themselves. So I feel like you're gonna, something within the next 1 or 2 weeks, or actually just within this time right now. Well, not within this time, because I am seeing this this has to happen before that. But it happens. Damn, that was loud. They just said that through me, but it happens. That's all you really need to know. But then, going back to the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, this feels like really being in your energy helps bring together your guys' energy. You being in that confidence energy. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is more so the protectress vibe. So you really embodying your energy unapologetically, you having that certainty brings in these two energies together, your guys' energies together. Yeah. 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 Beautiful. You got the Queen of Pentacles again over here with the Nine of Bows right behind it. This is a boundary that is set within yourself. I'm saying a boundary that is set within yourself emotionally. Emotionally pledging happiness. It's almost like you guys are like, alright, to yourself, you're like, okay, happiness only. Let's not focus on the past. Someone is having serious intent with that. Because we do have the Page of Vessels, which is the otter present over here. Feels to me they're able to get into the waters and land at the same time. So this is knowing when you can emotionally invest yourself and when you have to be physically present and when to detach yourself. So it's knowing when to get in and out of the waters over here. And then the Sun of Life, the Sun card, this is that happiness that comes after this big spiritual lesson that you're going through right now. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. I feel like this is the energy of the person you're dealing with. Just very stable emotionally. Okay, let's see. Trust that there is a reason that everything happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Yep. Yeah, something about whatever happened in the past, something that you're still emotionally attached to from the past, it's giving me imagery of a slippery bar soap, where the more you try to have a grip over emotional security, the more insecure you become about a situation. Interesting. So yeah, really sitting with yourself and understanding why whatever happened. Understand the spiritual lesson, which we said earlier, which is amazing. And I feel like it was to help strengthen this connection right here. Although it seemed like it was weakening the connection, it was doing the exact opposite, actually. It was just a very new... Something about it was very new. Because the journeyman, if we're going back to this energy over here, this is a... when this energy starts a journey, it's the very beginning of the journey. So it's gonna make mistakes, and it's gonna have successes, but it's at the very beginning of his journey. So if you guys are in a new relationship, it seems... oh yeah, look, there you go. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. And I love that this is the back of the card. So I feel like that always empowers the uh, the actual card when it is present. So it's just interesting. But I'm just sit differently in my chair for some reason. Oh, my back is crap. Sorry, it was so random. But anywho's, yeah, this just feels like the very beginning of this journey. And if some of you are worried about the next steps or anything of that sort, or you're just in your head, you're in your emotions about this relationship, just forget about the past. But most importantly, don't let those emotions that are attached to the past or whatever happened create or cause fear or insecurity. You guys are really needing to hear right now that you need to emotionally detach yourself. Organize your emotions with the Four of Swords being present twice. Really go within. Be confident with your decision in this connection. And don't doubt because of how you feel. And I don't mean how you feel with intuition. I mean how you feel because you're holding on to something that happened, or just you're holding on to whatever emotion it is. You're holding on to it, and you holding on to that emotion is you putting all your focus there. It's causing you to create. The more you spend your time there, it's inevitable to create new thoughts, and those new thoughts, if you have nothing else to think about, you might go, oh, but what if it could go wrong? See, don't go in that direction. That you just really needing to detach yourself from that and let this be a new experience. If it is a new experience, you cannot control the situation, so let it unfold as in the way that it needs to. But yeah, just to end it off here, a new relationship or emotional experience. Yeah, something is gonna return with this dynamic here. A version of you or them, but it comes from you first, where you just being confident in the connection changes the connection itself. Alright, Scorpio, I hope that was of some assistance. Do feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the description box for personal readings if you are interested. And yes, that is the message that we have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that. Tesby Olin Odinson, travel safely through the night into the light, and I say to you, farewell.